If you ever questioned yourself and asked yourself, or even just told yourself that for some reason you don't feel like you can do anything, meaning anything you do, it almost feels pointless, or it almost feels like you're not good at anything, even just being alive. And that sounds really terrible. But if you've ever questioned yourself or just told yourself this stuff, I'd like to tell you that you've experienced stuff in life that created this. And it's up to you. I believe that you can definitely 100% work with this and really be the best version of yourself. But it sucks because you have to work with this, you know? Don't compensate. Don't try to be this really cool person or so capable or great in any way. Just be you, because the real you that is the difficult part to all this is really great and is very capable. Is what most people would want to be, meaning most people would want to be their best authentic self. And, you're just happening to notice how bad it feels to not be yourself, to not be that version. And all I'm going to say is, do the best you can, work with it the best you can. It can only get better, and even if that takes a very long time, it's worth it. Totally worth it. If you do anything in this life, accomplish anything, get anything, have anything, own anything, be anyone, what's all that if you can't have yourself? Meaning the version of you that you'd like to be, which is just being you, can't exist. I mean, what's the point? I think a lot of people are just covering up their unhappiness because they really don't have their authentic self. So, even if they're not, so what? The only person you could really try to understand and work with on a daily basis is yourself. I mean, you're the one that has to wake up with you and do whatever you do throughout the day and go to bed with yourself. And, you're going to have good days and bad days. Unfortunately, you may have more bad days than good. And that's horrible. That sucks. But what are you going to do? There's really no easy answer to this, and there's really no direct solution. I'd like to say you got to find how to make this work, and you just got to take your time with it. And that's all you can really do. Just be you. As hard as that may be, or as difficult as it may seem, or it definitely is, what more can you do? Keep running away, keep beating yourself up, keep isolating yourself, keep having all the doubts and all the insecurities and all the things that are being born out of this self-hatred or this self that is struggling. What do? You could choose. I know that sounds like easier said than done. That's like kind of somebody who got extremely hurt physically. Maybe they broke something or they've been in some kind of terrible accident, and it's like somebody come up to them, no matter who it is, family, friend, stranger, and saying, it's going to be okay. Meanwhile, the person is in excruciating pain or had surgery or whatever. It's like, I guess that's supposed to make them feel better, but that's not their reality, and that doesn't help. But the truth is, like, time is, I hate to even say this, but time is medicine. I mean, I know that sounds stupid. Like, I don't want to hear that crap. But what more can you do but let time pass? So what you do with your time is really the ultimate thing you're in charge of. I mean, to a degree you are. You may not be in charge of with exactly what you have to do. Maybe you don't want to do certain things, or you're in certain types of positions or what have you, but what you can do is daily just be you, no matter what situation or what you have to do. You can just be you. I mean, to me, if you could accomplish that, if you can have that, then you have literally everything, because you have your emotional sense of self that is secure, happy, just basically identified as a wonderful, awesome person, which you love. I mean, how could life be better than that, I mean, I understand our experiences and what we have in this world and how things go. Of course, those could always be improved, but this is the one thing this is not like you go out into the world and get. This is not something that you can just, have improved. This requires, in a way, silent work. No one's going to know, and no one has to know, and nor should anyone really know. I mean, most people, it's not going to be their concern, and most people, it's not going to be something that they even think of, but you realize this is your journey, and this is your, what more is there to do, Have this, and literally your emotional stability equals your emotional happiness, equals you ultimately integrating everything that allows you to experience this world and who you are, all your senses, all your ability to have thoughts and emotions, to be able to use your body and have it, to experience almost anything, And those that are the happiest with this, they manage it well, they're disciplined, they respect this entire experience, and it's in a way becomes honorable. So that's something that can be achieved, and it's something that will be if you just take your time.